Ever wondered about the fates of Hollywood's shining stars from the vibrant 1960s? Prepare to explore a world filled with both glamour and sorrow as we delve into the lives of those who once lit up the silver screen, but have since faded into obscurity. The stories of these forgotten icons reveal a tapestry of fame, fortune, and tragic endings that will leave you reflecting on the price of stardom. Take, for instance, the tale of a young actress who captivated audiences with her charm, but fell victim to the pressures of fame, leading to a life marred by addiction and isolation. Another star, once a household name, faced a devastating fall from grace, battling personal demons that ultimately led to a tragic end. The glitz and glamour of Hollywood often mask the struggles these individuals faced behind closed doors, from tumultuous relationships to the relentless pursuit of relevance in an ever-changing industry. As we uncover these poignant narratives, you will witness the stark contrast between the dazzling lives they led and the heart-wrenching realities they endured. Each story serves as a reminder of the fleeting nature of fame and the hidden battles that many stars fought long after the cameras stopped rolling. Known for his powerful performances and larger-than-life persona, Oliver Reed was a British actor who became infamous for his heavy drinking and controversial lifestyle. His career spanned several decades, during which he appeared in numerous films, gaining a reputation for his intense acting style and rugged good looks. However, behind the scenes, Reed struggled with alcoholism, which often overshadowed his talent. His drinking habits were notorious, leading to wild behavior that made headlines and sometimes disrupted film productions. Tragically, his battle with alcohol ultimately took a toll on his health. In 1999, while filming the epic movie Gladiator, Reed's life came to a sudden end. He had engaged in a drinking match with sailors, a reckless decision that would prove fatal. This incident highlighted the darker side of his life, a stark contrast to the charismatic figure he portrayed on screen. Reed's legacy is a mix of brilliant performances and the tragic consequences of his personal struggles, leaving behind a story that resonates with the complexities of fame and the human condition. William Holden was a celebrated actor known for his charm and talent. However, his life took a tragic turn as he struggled with alcoholism. This battle with addiction deeply affected his personal and professional life. Despite his success in Hollywood, the pressures of fame and the demands of the industry contributed to his downward spiral. In 1981, Holden faced a devastating accident in his apartment. He fell and suffered severe injuries that led to a slow and painful death from blood loss. The circumstances surrounding his death were heartbreaking, as he was found alone, highlighting the loneliness that often accompanies addiction. His passing marked the end of a remarkable career, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances. Holden's story serves as a poignant reminder of the hidden struggles many stars face, often overshadowed by their public personas. The tragic end of his life reflects the darker side of Hollywood, where fame does not always equate to happiness. Ali MacGraw, known for her role in the classic film Love Story, experienced a significant decline in her career following her marriage to the iconic actor Steve McQueen. This union, while glamorous, brought with it a host of challenges that would impact her life deeply. As her marriage progressed, MacGraw struggled with substance abuse, which further complicated her personal and professional life. The pressures of Hollywood, combined with her turbulent relationship, led her down a difficult path. In her 1991 autobiography, Moving Pictures, she opened up about her battle with addiction, revealing the emotional turmoil she faced during those years. The book provided a candid look at her struggles, detailing not only her fight against drugs, but also the complexities of her love life. MacGraw's story is a poignant reminder of the darker side of fame, and the personal battles that can overshadow even the brightest stars. Sharon Tate was an actress whose life was tragically cut short in 1969. At the time of her death, she was 8.5 months pregnant, eagerly awaiting the arrival of her first child with her husband, director Roman Polanski. Tate was known for her beauty and talent, having appeared in several films during the 1960s, including Valley of the Dolls and The Fearless Vampire Killers. Her career was on the rise, and she was seen as a promising star in Hollywood. However, her life took a horrific turn when she became a victim of the Manson family, a cult led by Charles Manson. On the night of August 8, 1969, Tate and several friends were brutally murdered in her home in Los Angeles. The shocking nature of the crime sent ripples through the nation and marked a dark chapter in Hollywood history. Her death symbolized the end of the 1960s, a decade often associated with peace and love, revealing the darker undercurrents of society. The tragedy of Sharon Tate remains one of the most notorious stories in Hollywood, a haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the unexpected turns it can take. Doris Day, a legendary singer and actress, had a remarkable career that spanned several decades. However, her life took a tragic turn when her husband mismanaged her fortune, leading to financial ruin. This mismanagement left her deeply in debt, causing significant stress and hardship. Despite these challenges, Doris showed incredible resilience. She worked hard to recover financially, rebuilding her career and reputation in the entertainment industry. In her later years, Doris became a passionate animal rights activist, dedicating her time and resources to the welfare of animals. She founded the Doris Day Animal Foundation, which aimed to promote animal welfare and rescue efforts. Her love for animals was evident in her actions and advocacy. Doris Day passed away in 2019 at the age of 97, leaving behind a legacy of talent, compassion, and strength. Her journey from financial struggle to becoming a voice for animal rights is a testament to her character and determination. Sandra Dee, a beloved actress of the 1960s, faced many challenges throughout her life. Despite her fame and success, she struggled with anorexia, a serious eating disorder that affected her health and well-being. This battle with anorexia was compounded by a traumatic childhood, which left deep emotional scars. Growing up, she dealt with issues that would haunt her for years, impacting her self-image and mental health. As she became a star, the pressures of Hollywood only intensified her struggles. Her career included memorable roles in films that captured the hearts of many, but behind the scenes, she was fighting a personal war. Sadly, her health continued to decline over the years. In 2005, after a long battle with kidney disease, which was related to her eating disorder, she passed away. Her story is a poignant reminder of the hidden struggles that many stars face, even as they shine brightly in the public eye. Mia Farrow, an actress and activist, experienced a life filled with both remarkable achievements and deep personal struggles. Her career began in the 1960s, where she gained fame for her roles in films like Rosemary's Baby. However, her personal life often overshadowed her professional accomplishments. Farrow's highly publicized relationship with filmmaker Woody Allen became a focal point of media attention. This relationship turned tragic when Allen faced serious allegations of sexual abuse, which cast a long shadow over their time together and affected Farrow deeply. In addition to her tumultuous romantic life, Farrow became a devoted mother to a total of 13 children, both biological and adopted. Her family life was marked by her commitment to providing a loving home for her children, many of whom came from difficult backgrounds. Farrow's dedication to her children showcased her nurturing side, even amidst her personal challenges. Beyond her role as a mother, she has been a lifelong advocate for human rights, using her platform to raise awareness about various global issues. Farrow's journey reflects the complexities of fame, motherhood, and activism, making her a poignant figure in the history of Hollywood. Natalie Wood was a talented actress known for her roles in classic films like West Side Story and Rebel Without a Cause. Her life took a tragic turn in 1981 when she died under mysterious circumstances during a weekend boat trip. She was with her husband, Robert Wagner, and her co-star, Christopher Walken. The trip took place off the coast of California, and it ended in heartbreak when Wood was found drowned in the ocean. The events leading up to her death were shrouded in confusion and speculation. For many years, the details surrounding her passing remained unclear, leading to various theories and rumors. In the years that followed, new evidence emerged that raised questions about Wagner's involvement in her death. Investigators reopened the case, and some witnesses came forward with information that suggested Wagner may have played a role in the tragic incident. Meanwhile, Walken was cleared of any suspicion, leaving many to wonder about the true nature of that fateful night. The mystery of Natalie Wood's death continues to haunt Hollywood, reminding us of the fragility of life and the shadows that can linger over even the brightest stars. In the world of Hollywood, Jayne Mansfield stood out as a dazzling sex symbol during the 1950s and 60s. Known for her stunning looks and vibrant personality, she captivated audiences with her performances in films like The Girl Can't Help It and Will Success Spoil Rock Hunter? However, her life took a tragic turn in 1967 when she died in a horrific car accident. The crash occurred on a dark highway in Louisiana, where her car collided with a truck. The impact was devastating, and Mansfield, along with two of her friends, lost their lives that night. At the time of her death, she was only 34 years old, and left behind 3 young children, including her daughter Mariska Hargitay, who would later become a well-known actress herself. The loss of Jayne Mansfield not only shocked her fans, but also left a deep void in the lives of her children, who had to navigate life without their mother. Her legacy as a glamorous star remains, but the tragedy of her untimely death serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life in the fast-paced world of Hollywood. In the world of Hollywood, Carol Olmert was once seen as a promising starlet, often compared to the iconic Marilyn Monroe. With her striking looks and alluring presence, she was marketed as the next big thing in the film industry. However, despite the initial buzz surrounding her career, she struggled to find her footing in a competitive environment. Carol appeared in a handful of low-budget films, but none of these roles propelled her to the stardom that many had anticipated. As the years went by, her visibility in the industry began to wane, and she gradually faded from the limelight. By 1974, after a brief stint in television, she decided to retire from acting altogether. This decision marked the end of her journey in a field that had once held so much promise for her. Carol Olmert's story serves as a poignant reminder of the fleeting nature of fame and the harsh realities faced by many aspiring actors in Hollywood. Brian Keith, a beloved actor known for his role in the television series Family Affair, faced significant challenges later in life. Despite a long and successful career in film and television, he struggled with deep depression and battled cancer. These personal battles took a toll on him, overshadowing the joy he once found in his work. Keith was admired for his talent and charm, captivating audiences with his performances. However, the pressures of fame and the weight of his mental health issues became increasingly difficult to manage. In 1997, after years of fighting his inner demons and health problems, he tragically took his own life. His passing shocked many fans and colleagues who remembered him as a talented and warm-hearted individual. Brian Keith's story serves as a poignant reminder of the hidden struggles that can exist behind the scenes in the lives of even the most celebrated stars. Famous for his role as Norman Bates in Psycho, Anthony Perkins was a talented actor whose life was marked by personal struggles. Behind the scenes, he had a passionate affair with fellow actor Tab Hunter, a relationship that was kept secret due to the societal pressures of the time. Perkins faced the challenge of keeping his homosexuality private throughout his career, which was complicated by his marriage to actress Barry Berenson. This marriage, while seemingly conventional, was a cover for his true self, as he navigated the complexities of Hollywood's expectations and the fear of public scrutiny. Perkins' internal conflict and the need to maintain a facade took a toll on him. Tragically, he died in 1992 from AIDS-related pneumonia, a reflection of the struggles he faced in a time when the stigma surrounding the disease was profound. His story is a poignant reminder of the hidden lives of many stars in Hollywood who battled personal demons while in the public eye. Sal Mineo was a talented actor known for his role in the classic film Rebel Without a Cause. Despite his early success, he faced significant challenges in his career. Typecasting became a major issue for him, as he was often seen only as the troubled youth he portrayed in that iconic film. This limited the variety of roles he could take on, making it difficult for him to break free from that image. Additionally, rumors about his sexuality added to the struggles he faced in Hollywood. The environment of the 1960s was not always accepting, and these rumors affected both his personal and professional life. Tragically, Sal Mineo's life was cut short in 1976 when he was murdered in a stabbing incident. The violent nature of his death shocked many, as he was only 37 years old at the time. His killer was not apprehended until years later, leaving a lingering sense of injustice surrounding his untimely demise. Mineo's story is a poignant reminder of the challenges faced by many actors in Hollywood, especially those who were marginalized or misunderstood. His legacy continues to resonate, highlighting both his contributions to film and the tragic circumstances that ultimately defined his life. Ed Burns first rose to fame through his role in 77 Sunset Strip, a popular television series during the 1960s. However, after the show ended, his career began to decline, and he struggled with addiction. Despite these challenges, he managed to secure a small role in the successful musical Grease in the 1970s. Burns eventually overcame his battles with drug and alcohol addiction in the 1980s, and managed to get his life back on track. However, his trajectory in Hollywood had taken a tragic turn, as he never regained the same success he once enjoyed. Although Ed Burns faced numerous obstacles and difficult times, he persevered and rediscovered his path to sobriety. Despite his struggles, Ed's journey demonstrates the resilience of the human spirit and the possibility of redemption even for those who fall on hard times. Known for his suave and sophisticated villain roles, George Sanders captivated audiences with his charm and wit. However, behind the polished exterior lay a man who battled deep-seated depression and health issues as he aged. Despite his success in films and his ability to portray complex characters, Sanders struggled to find joy in life. His career, marked by memorable performances, could not shield him from the emotional turmoil he faced. In 1972, overwhelmed by feelings of despair and boredom, he made the tragic decision to end his life. He left behind a poignant note that reflected his disillusionment with existence, expressing a profound sense of ennui. This heartbreaking choice shocked many who admired him, revealing the stark contrast between his on-screen persona and his inner struggles. George Sanders remains a poignant reminder of the hidden battles faced by those in the spotlight, illustrating that fame does not always equate to happiness. Omar Sharif, the renowned Egyptian actor, gained fame for his role in the epic film Lawrence of Arabia. His striking looks and talent made him a star in Hollywood during the 1960s. However, as the years went by, his life took a tragic turn. Despite his early success, Sharif faced personal challenges that overshadowed his career. He became known for his love of gambling, which led him to lose much of his fortune. This addiction consumed him, and he struggled to maintain the lavish lifestyle he once enjoyed. In his later years, Sharif was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, a condition that affected his memory and ability to perform. This decline was heartbreaking for fans who remembered him as a charismatic leading man. He spent his final years battling the disease, often unable to recall his past achievements or the people who loved him. Omar Sharif passed away in 2015, leaving behind a legacy of remarkable performances, but also a poignant reminder of the fragility of fame and fortune. Growing up in the spotlight, Tuesday Weld became a well-known child star in Hollywood. As she transitioned into adulthood, she faced many challenges that affected her life and career. Mental health issues began to surface, leading her to struggle with anxiety and depression. These personal battles were compounded by substance abuse, which further complicated her journey in the entertainment industry. Despite these difficulties, Tuesday Weld's talent shone through, and she became an iconic figure of the 1960s. Her performances in films and television showcased her unique ability to portray complex characters, often reflecting her own turbulent experiences. Relationships in her life were often rocky, marked by intense emotions and conflicts. These ups and downs contributed to her reputation as a tragic figure in Hollywood, yet her resilience and artistry left a lasting impact on audiences. Even with her struggles, Tuesday Weld remains a memorable part of the 1960s film landscape, embodying both the glamour and the darker sides of fame. Rising to fame in the iconic role of Helen Keller in The Miracle Worker, Patty Duke quickly became a beloved figure in Hollywood. However, her personal life was marked by significant struggles. Throughout her career, she faced challenges with mental illness, which would later be diagnosed as bipolar disorder. This condition often led to turbulent times, affecting her relationships and work. Duke experienced addiction issues, which compounded her difficulties and contributed to the strain in her multiple marriages. Despite these hardships, she found a way to channel her experiences into advocacy for mental health awareness. She spoke openly about her struggles, aiming to reduce the stigma surrounding mental illness. Her efforts helped many understand the complexities of mental health. Patty Duke's journey was not just one of talent, but also of resilience, as she transformed her pain into a powerful message of hope and understanding before her passing in 2016. Known for her iconic role as Morticia Addams, Carolyn Jones was a talented actress who captured the hearts of many during her career. However, her life took a tragic turn when she was diagnosed with colon cancer in her later years. Despite the challenges posed by her illness, Carolyn's passion for acting never waned. She continued to perform, showcasing her remarkable dedication to her craft, even as her health deteriorated. As her condition worsened, she faced the stage from a wheelchair, demonstrating her resilience and commitment to her art. Carolyn's determination to keep acting, despite the pain and difficulties she faced, is a testament to her strength and love for performance. She remained a beloved figure in Hollywood until her death in 1983, leaving behind a legacy that continues to resonate with fans of classic television and film. Her portrayal of Morticia Addams remains a defining role, and her story serves as a poignant reminder of the struggles faced by many artists in the industry. The stories of these forgotten Hollywood stars from the 1960s reveal a complex mix of triumph and tragedy, Many of these individuals experienced meteoric rises to fame, capturing the hearts of audiences with their talent and charisma. However, behind the glimmering facade, they often faced immense pressure and personal struggles. The entertainment industry, while glamorous, can be unforgiving. Some stars battled addiction, leading to a downward spiral that overshadowed their once bright careers. Others dealt with the pain of failed relationships and the relentless pursuit of staying relevant in a rapidly changing world. The pressures of fame often left them feeling isolated, as they struggled to maintain their identities outside the roles they played. As their star power waned, many found themselves forgotten, their stories lost to time. These narratives serve as poignant reminders of the human cost of fame, illustrating that the bright lights of Hollywood can sometimes cast long shadows. The contrast between their public personas and private lives highlights the fragility of success and the hidden battles that many faced long after the cameras stopped